much. Welcome to The Tonight Show, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Well, guys, we are now officially 1 week into Joe Biden's presidency. And for the first time in a while, a week actually felt like a week. Yep, Biden's already been in office for a week. Time sure does fly when you're not doom scrolling through Twitter till 4 a.m. Right now, liquor stores like, where the hell did everybody go? Hey! In 1 week, we've gone from insurrection to cool and collected, anarchy to no malarkey, drinking bleach to boring speech. You know, it's been a ride. I'll take it. And this is interesting. Even though Biden has only been on the job for 7 full days, his initial approval rating is higher than Trump's ever was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure by the end, Trump's approval rating was hovering around the temperature that you have to store the Pfizer vaccine. Meanwhile, Trump was like, yeah, but if you ask militia members on the no-fly list, my numbers are through the roof. Well, Rudy Giuliani is back in the headlines again with more bad news. YouTube just confirmed that they've suspended Rudy from making money off the ads that played before his videos. I didn't even know Rudy was on YouTube. Let's take a look at what he's doing over there.
If you want a good cigar, go to a good cigar shop. You want the best, go to Famous Smoke Shop. American Hartford Gold is the company you can trust when it comes to buying gold. Order Omega XL now and get a second bottle free.
Earbuds from Raycon, because they connect by Bluetooth seamlessly, and you're not having to untangle all these headphone wires.
Wait, quick question. Quick question. Who's buying earbuds because Rudy Giuliani recommends it? Yeah, it's real.
For real?
That's real. Seriously, what happened to Rudy? He's gone from QAnon to QVC. Apparently, Rudy's so desperate for cash, he's going to let Exxon start drilling his head for oil. That's what I don't know if it's true. That's what I heard. Oh, some business news. This is a good one here. Today, Kraft Heinz announced its new pink candy-flavored macaroni and cheese for Valentine's Day. Take a look at this.
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Candy-flavored pasta, just like Mama used to make. Even the Olive Garden looked at that and said, that ain't right. Can we see it again? I'm 99% sure that's what custodians throw on the floor after a kid barfs. Can we just see it one quick? I just got to look at it again. Yeah. They even have a good name for it, Pepto-Bismack. But this is fun. So later this year, the Postal Service is going to release a new series of Star Wars stamps. I never thought I'd have to lick C-3PO to pay my cable bill, but here we are. When he saw the news, Jimmy Carter was like, I've never been on a stamp, but by all means, let's give one to R2-D2. Well, this is exciting. Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey just finished the track for its 130-foot-high Jersey Devil coaster. And when it opens, it'll be the world's tallest, fastest, and longest single-rail coaster. Of course, since it's New Jersey, your hair's got to be this tall to ride. It's nice that they added a new roller coaster. The other roller coasters in that park are so old, they still have ashtrays. Does this thing go upside down? Get this, I read that because of the pandemic, New Yorkers can now order scratch-off tickets online and have them delivered right to their house. I'm not sure I love this idea. One of my favorite New York traditions was waiting in line with my lunch while the guy ahead of me took 15 minutes to pick out tickets. Give me the 3 lucky sevens. I'll do 2 birthday bucks. I want a Boggle Cash word and 5 Tic Tac Snows. Well, you touched the 6th one. Give me 6 one. Why not? Okay. Go in 6s. That's the secret. Do the scratch-offs. Every 6th one is a winner. But that's the 4th one, so give me 2 more. Give me 8 tickets, and that starts to 6 again. And finally, some news from overseas. China has rolled out an anal swab coronavirus test.
Oh, come on.
Saying it's more accurate than the throat method. It's more accurate, but it's still being called the number 2 test. And for even more accuracy, they do a nasal swab and an anal swab until they touch in the middle.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on.